they asked me to give a teaching on aspirations. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm not Japanese, so I didn't do it in Japanese. And I'm the only Hali on the Buddhist Council in the United States, Japanese Buddhist Council. Okay. So there's a cultural thing going on here. So I introduced myself and I said, the local sensei asked me to give a teaching on aspiration. So we're going to do this teaching. We are going to do this teaching. We, everybody here, is going to aspire, have this aspiration that I'm going to put into words. And the first aspiration is very simple. Buddhism, humanism, being a human being, is based on an activity of loving kindness. Loving kindness, concern for yourself, others, and the environment. But this loving kindness has a purpose, and the purpose is happiness. So we have an aspiration that we all become happy. And we apply this to all the humans, all the animals, and all the spirits in the entire universe. That's our aspiration. So that kind of brings your family, friends, and everybody into the happiness program. And that's the basis of all the Buddhist teaching. And we do this unconditionally. We develop this as loving kindness, but we develop it to the state of awareness where it's unconditional loving kindness. The second aspiration is compassion. Compassion, the Buddha always stressed in all of his teachings, Pure Land teachings, Sutra tradition, Tantric tradition. But this aspiration of compassion is simply how to remove suffering and pain, how to alleviate it in the human condition or even in our environment, which, as you can see today, is greatly suffering. In this age, they call the degenerate age. I kind of call it the age of enlightenment because it's possible to develop awareness. But this compassion, unconditionally expressed with the intent to remove pain and suffering, heal on all levels, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, is a very powerful aspiration. And we all, as a Buddhist family, do that. That's a condition of our being Buddhist. Number 3 is we have a natural state of our consciousness that is clear, open, and unbiased. Or the better word is non-judgmental. Not preoccupied with all the emotional drama and habit of emotionality. It's inherent. It's actually our heart, the heart mind. And we train in developing that, bringing it out. And that state we call the meditative accomplishment of loving kindness and compassion as a result that's shared. And the result is very simple, that we meet with our own Buddha nature, that we're already Buddhas. You know, we use the Buddha symbol in many different ways, but we are all of those symbols already. That's number 3. And people that enter into this through meditative practice and other methods gain experience and realization at that level. That's number 3. Number 4 is equanimity. We aspire to become equal. We aspire to become emotionally stable is a better way to say that. Stabilizing our emotional body, not suppressing, not letting it out to produce karma, is the fourth aspiration of all the Buddhist teachings. So we have the loving kindness, we have the compassion, we have the Buddha nature, the natural mind, and we have the equanimity. These four actually are not four separate things. They're all interconnected in our true human state. They're the basis of the human condition as perfect. But what's really interesting is only humans can have these aspirations. And that's where the compassion comes up. Animals can't do this. Heavenly beings can't do this. And of course the other states of the spirit world, the devas, the war gods and goddesses, the deprived spirits, they call them hungry ghosts, the demonic spirits, they call hell realms, they can't do this. But we can. And because we can greatly affect these other realms of existence. And we do. And we do it by taking that fourth one, the emotional states, bringing them into a form of stability, and then redirecting the energy by aspiring just to do that, so that it's always helpful, so that it produces healing on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level for limitless being. And that's how we become useful. And I personally think that's the best way to be. Thank you. So that